One of today's tasks is to get some of these bags of wood onto Freedom. I've got 7 bags in total that I'm putting on the back of my boat, and I've got a few bags for friends of mine, and it'll stock them up hopefully for December, and then we start the process all over again. Beginning of January we'll get some more, and she'll keep them cozy warm, and me and Misty cozy warm throughout the winter nights. So I better get some more shifted. I've only took 2 so far, and I've got another 5 to move, and then I'll sort my friends out. I'm getting ready for a cup of tea now. There's 4 bags stacked on there. Swing round, and I've got 3 bags of wood. I've got a bag of, this is the offcuts I use as kindling. It just comes in all different sizes. It's £1 for a bag that size. And in them paper sacks in the back I've got some apple tree branches that I sawed up from the old house. So that should keep me going for a while. And I've done my good deed for the day. I've stocked up my couple of neighbours who struggle to get off the boats and sort their own fuel. And at least now I know that they're going to be cosy warm if we have some more of this bad weather. It's time for a cup of tea. Right, while my tea's mashing, I've got these bad boys ready. I'm going to pop these in the stove and nip off and get the food shopping done. And I've got to walk Misty first. That'll be just a quick walk around the block. And by the time I get back with my food, then these boys should be ready for my midday snack. There's nothing better than a jacket tatey when you've thrown it on an open fire, or in this case a wood burning stove. So I'll show you how they come out, but I'm looking forward to these. How quaint is that? Can you remember years ago, well, I can as a lad, all railway crossings were gate operated by a man, and these are the crossings on the way to Hilton. I'm just on my way back now to Mercia from the Aldi store here at Hilton, and it just cast me back 50 years ago when travelling around with my mum and dad in the car. You'd often stop, you'd have to wait for the gateman, and he's looking at his watch over there now, and he's hooked, and he's going to come out in a bit, and he actually manually closes them gates. Oh, I do miss the past. Right, back from shopping. Let's have a look if these are cooked. I've been in here quite a while now, so they should be. Oh, they feel soft. They feel nice and soft. Just throw another log on while we're in here. And let's just see how good these are. Now the reason I put them into this metal tray first, just in case you get any dirt off the foil. Don't want it on the plate. Oh, look at that. That's what a jacket tatey should look like. I know a lot of folk do them in the oven, but you can't beat good old-fashioned way. And if you're out on the water this time of year, what better than just to drop a couple of taties and a bit of tin foil in your stove, and while you're cruising, that can be cooking. And all you need to do is just give them a push, open them up a bit, and let's get some butter in these. Oh, crikey. Lovely crispy skins. Be a bit generous with the butter. Can't skimp on that. Oops. Carried away there, Martin. These smell absolutely gorgeous. And if it tastes half as good as the smell, we're on a winner. Baked jacket dinner. Winner, winner. Plenty of butter. Don't be ashamed to use it. Black pepper. What more do you need on a winter's day? Look at that. Meal fit for a king. Cost nothing, literally. Pennies. I'm going to enjoy that, put my shopping away, and then spend a bit of time with my dog. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. It's the 1st of December and I do apologise right at the off that this week's vlog will not have a load of things going on in it. To be honest, it's been one of them weeks. We've had the storm here in the UK that's wreaked a bit of havoc everywhere. It hasn't affected us too bad, although we've had some of the aftermath of the wind and the bad weather. And that's for those of you who are outside the UK and obviously not aware of what we've been going through. And I haven't been feeling it this week, to the point where I got a bit worried, and I've been taking 1 or 2 tests because I genuinely suffer from chest infections this time of year, and I've got this issue that I've had now for over 3 weeks, sore throat, etc, etc. What I call a very raw chest when you breathe, and I know I need to get a doctor's appointment, but you know, there's that much going on in the world and people needing to get vaccinated and boosters and all the rest of it. I've had my booster booked now for a few days. I can't get it until the 10th, but at least it's now booked, and that'll be something. Side of the week this week, when I get to it, I was wondering whether I ought to be, when I come to review it, sitting on a park bench wearing a hoodie. I'm sure it'll make sense when we get to it. And I've just got back from walking a ladyship. She's had a dinner, she's demanded a bit of milk, and now she's settling down because the fire's ticking over lovely. Now I'm going to have my coffee because I'm not well organised this week, as I say, my head's everywhere. And just a quick update, the Wi-Fi, the B535 Huawei router, and the pointing nominal directional antenna setup. Absolutely, you'll have seen it in the last vlog, hopefully you've watched the last vlog. Absolutely amazed by the speed and the ease of doing everything. Last week's vlog, I uploaded it off the boat, bearing in mind I'm all wireless Wi-Fi, and it took just about 2 hours to do the whole thing onto YouTube, which is no slower than when I go to work normally and take my laptop to work and do it through the broadband Wi-Fi system there, which is obviously more, or you would have thought would have been faster. So very impressed with that. So much so, I've decided to get even more technical now. Now I've got Wi-Fi, proper Wi-Fi. And I'm going to have my coffee, and then I'm going to show you this, what's come in this smiley face box. Smiley face box, look. Other brands are available, other selling sites. And I'm going to have an attempt at doing something that I have never ever done before. And yeah, there'll be loads of you when I come to show you this will go, well, that's easy peasy, everybody knows that. No, they don't. No, they don't. There's people like me, and I'm pretty damn sure there's going to be a lot of people like me of my age that live on a boat who do what I do on a day-on-day basis. I've never got round to doing what's in this box. So I'm going to have my coffee, Misty's going to have a nap, and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. Right, just before I open this box and show you what's inside, I've been on Freedom now about 21 months, And when I left the house, I had a beautiful house, and circumstances put me in a position where it wasn't possible to be living there anymore. I moved on to Freedom, and I honestly have never looked back. Now, there's certain things you have in a house that you take for granted. We had my ex-wife had a TV on the wall that was the size of a bus. Well, not quite, but you know what I'm saying. And had hundreds and hundreds of channels through whoever it was she was subscribing to at the time. I don't even remember. I can't remember. When I moved on to Freedom, brought the TV out of the bedroom, because being on a boat, I don't want a massive TV. But my TV is about, well, it's got to be 15, 16 years old. And it's definitely not a smart TV. I set it up with a directional aerial on the roof of Freedom, and when it scanned and did everything, there's about 100 and some channels, but in reality the first 40 are the ones that make a lot of sense, or what I call watchable. And out of that 40 that's actually showing on the screen, I would say at least half of those, when you select the program number, you know, channel 10, channel 13, whatever, it produces nothing. So although I'm not a big TV watcher, and I'm not, I might spend an hour and a half at night some nights, but very rare. I'm very limited to what I can watch. And my daughter once, when she came last time, she's saying, oh, she was watching such and such on Netflix, or she was watching something on iPlayer, and it's like, you know, it's gone straight over my head. And she was saying that, you know, you can stop watching something, go back to it a few days later, click on the telly, up it comes, and it takes you on from where it is. Now, to most of you who's watching this, that's most likely how you run your day every day. You know, it's just normal. But I do believe there's got to be a lot of people like me living on a boat, well, not necessarily just living on a boat, but who's got a 15-year-old telly that maybe doesn't want thousands of channels, but would like the facility to be able to catch up. You know, I often see things where it says, you know, stream this now, or catch up this on such and such, and I'm thinking, my telly ain't got a clue. And that makes two of us, because I haven't. So now I've got my Wi-Fi sorted, I thought I'd get one of these. Now, a friend of mine last Wednesday, I was out having a meal, and I was saying, oh, I'm thinking of getting a Fire Stick for the TV. I know there's lots of different versions, so I am not promoting anybody's particular brand, honestly not. And again, I've bought this with my own money, and I've just bought it simply on recommendation of Michael, who lives on the marina here. He says, oh, I've got one of these. He says, get one of these, just plug it in, and you're literally up and running. Now, again, there's going to be people say, oh, that's maybe mediocre, that's, you know, bottom of the range or mid-range or whatever, and mine does this, that and the other. I don't care. I really don't care, because it's all new to me. So anything better than what I've got is good, and I'm happy at that. I don't need it to be all singing, all dancing. So, because it was Black Friday here in the UK, and Mr. Amazon was promoting, I bought one of these. And if, like me, when you first see this box, you haven't got a clue what on earth it is, it's a TV stick. And I never realised you can plug one of these in your telly using the HMDI socket, which again I didn't even know I'd got, but I have, and a USB socket, which again I didn't even know I got, but the telly has. And once you've set it up, and it assures me it's quite simple to set up, and I'll go through that with you, it gives you the access to things like Netflix, which you obviously subscribe to, and an abundance of different apps and channels that are free. So it gives you a lot more choice. And I'm assuming, because at the moment I don't know, because I haven't even had it out of the box, that eventually I will learn how to get things where I can play it back if I've missed it, or stream the rest of the series if I've missed the first bit, which for me will be brilliant. So I'm going to just tuck you down. I'm not going to do it at the counter because I can't be bothered. I'm not feeling too good, but I'm going to show you what's in the box, and then I'm going to show you where it goes on the telly, and then you can watch me struggle. I mean, watch me put it all together and make it work. Bear with me. Now, this wasn't expensive, so I'm not expecting the world from it, because you get what you pay for, I know that. But I thought, well, if I buy a bit expensive one and I don't get on with it, again, it's just been a waste of money. I can't even get in this one. This is flipping well security tagged. Here we go. Let's have a look what we get in the box. If I can get the box open, that is. There we go. Right, empty box. In here we have, right, stop banging your tail, you. Stop banging your flipping tail. Right. We have the micro port to the USB, which is going to power the unit. And we have, the looks of it, an extender cable if I need it. The remote control, and this boy. Now this isn't what I was expecting, so I better have a quick look and just make sure everything's in this box. So this is what happens when you're not 100% sure what you're doing. I thought I was going to actually get a stick that plugs into the back of the TV. What we actually get is this little boy here, and the micro cable end and the USB is to plug this into the feed from the TV, and then this one is to plug in the HMDI there socket and the one on the TV. So not quite what I thought, but if it does the job, I'm not really bothered. And this is the Roku Express, and it just says fast high definition streaming mode made easy. So there's no other streaming player on the planet like the Roku Express. Let's see. Easy to set up, voice search on mobile app, and thousands of channels, free TV, live TV, and unbiased search. So I'm going to try and figure out how to put it all together, and then I'll move you around and we'll plug it onto telly. All right. Okay, so this is the USB cable now fitted in the back of the streaming device. This is the one with the micro port, and again, sorry, this is the HMDI cable that plugs into the back of the TV. This one is your power. It's going to take the power off the USB port on the back of the telly that's built into the TV. Now, it's longer because what they advise, if you find when you put this on, you get a red light comes on, it's because the USB on your TV isn't giving this enough power. So you've got the length, so you can plug this into a 3-pin adapter plug for the USB, like you'd have if you was doing charging your mobile phone from a 3-pin socket. I have got one of those, so let's try and set it up with the TV USB first, and then we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to spin you around, and I'm not going to fix everything in place. I'm just going to leave everything loose, so don't worry about it looking a bit tatty. I'll sort all that out once I know it works. So let me show you. Now I'm a bit limited because my telly's all wired in, so it's hard just to bring everything and show you. Right, so this is HMDI. Now what I've done, I found the sockets at the back, but it's so tight up against the wall and I don't want to unplug everything and unwire everything. I took a photograph with my phone so I could have a look. And I know that the HMDI is at the top, so just excuse the back of my head. And hopefully I can get this plugged in. Make sure it goes in the right way round, Martin. Right, that's in. Now this is the power. So as I say, what the idea is with this, I think, is that you can actually put it, you can actually have it on the top of your TV. I don't think you can see up there, can you? Let me just show you, look. Up on the top of your TV if you wanted to, so you can point your remote at it. But at the moment, I'm just going to let it hang. And I'm going to put this into the USB part of the TV. And I might change that and put it into the wall. So again, just bear with me a minute while I sort all these cables out. Now I'm guessing, because I know nothing, that the telly needs to be on. So to see if that powers the unit. And we've got a blue light. I don't know if you can just see. On there,
with over £220 million to be won in prizes. Sign up before midnight on the 21st of December and make 2022 a year to...
Now, we're going to select the source. Well, the source is the HDMI 2, which is there. So I'm going to click on that. There we go, look, let's get started. Let me bring you around here. I haven't even read the instructions, so we're going to do it together, look. Let's get started. So I need to put the batteries. Oh, this is good job I'm not a TV presenter, isn't it? They do give you the 2 little batteries in the pack, which is always good. And right, there you go in. That away. Slot them in. Well, it seems to respond very quickly to the remote. That's something. Now there's a blue tag on here, but I'm not quite sure whether that's just to help you pull the back off. I don't know. So it says let's get started. So we're going to click OK on English. It's looking for the wireless Wi-Fi. Look. Right, I'm going to have to just switch you off a minute while I put my password in, because you might be nicking my Wi-Fi. All right. Wi-Fi password in. And it says now your Roku player will get the latest software. Once the update is installed, it will restart automatically. Okay, so they're always building all the latest specs into these things, I believe. And it doesn't look like it's going to take very long for it to sort itself out. And so far, pretty simple. But that's maybe just the installation. Me using it, that could be that could be a lot more harder. Right, it's almost there. Please wait, do not turn off your TV or disconnect the power. It's just updating all the software. And then, as I say, there's a little pad here that you stick onto that device. I might try and put it on this face edge of the TV, so that when I point the remote at it, it knows. There we go. It looks like it's excited. Yeah, we can see you jumping up and down. Now what we're supposed to do. Press OK and we will analyse your HDMI connection. During this process, your TV screen may go blank for several seconds. OK. Oh, I see. It's looking for what is the better, or what your telly is capable of displaying. Use automatic. So it's going to give you the best option on the type of TV you've got. So yes, screen looks good. Oh, I see what it says. Display type set to keep auto direct. So it gives you a bit of an image on the screen if you're happy with it. You didn't confirm the new selection, so the previous display type is restored. You can also try another display type setting. Well, I'm okay with what is on there. Okay, so it's 720p, which means nothing to me. Let me just see if I can change it down to this 180, because I believe that's better. Let's have a look. High full definition, that sounds better. Use 1080p. Yes. Look at that, even an idiot like me can work his way through this. It's just again counting down to setting everything. All right, so oh, I see. I didn't go up there where it says yes, screen looks good and tap on it. There we go. Enter your email address to get an activation link and start streaming. Right, I'm going to switch you off there because again I've got to put certain things in I don't want you to see, not being horrible to you. And let me just show you when I get it up and running, but it's 99% there already. So if you never thought you was going to be able to stream on your old telly, trust me, by the looks of it, you can. Right, so quick update. Once it's gone through all its startup procedures, etc., etc., it sends you a link via the email address that you've given it to activate the whole package. Now, as part of that, it'll ask you for credit or debit card details, so that if you want to purchase off of some of the apps or channels that you have to pay for, it's done automatically. You know, it's billed straight to that account. And now I've put the little remote there at the scanner there, but I'm going to have to stick it down. Can't put the sticky pad on yet, and I'm going to stick it onto there so I can activate it using the remote, and it will see it. And this is just, I'm going to start this up again. This is just what it's saying to me now. Let me just turn you around a bit. Look, and you can see what I can see. Hopefully you can see the TV.
Let's get you streaming.
This is what it's telling you.
Here's a quick tour of your new Roku player. We'll start with your remote. Press home at any time to return to the home screen.
Yes, madam.
Back always returns to the previous screen. And star shows additional options. Press this button while streaming to see the options menu.
So it's taking
Press
you
and
through
hold
everything.
the mic button on voice remotes or the free Roku mobile app to search for entertainment, control your streaming and more.
Absolutely.
Now
Love it.
let's check out your home menu. Visit streaming channels to find your favourites and discover new ones.
Now,
Search to
how
see
easy
when to
was that?
stream
It's
things
took
for
me-
free or at the lowest cost.
Just a minute. It's took me maybe, in reality, 7 or 8 minutes. Let me just move you back and I'll keep moving you around. 7 or 8 minutes from unboxing it to get it on the TV. And now I can subscribe to Netflix, and I'm going to spend the rest of this week bamboozling myself with a remote of all these different things I can now look at. And what I'm going to do is maybe next week or the week after I'll give you an update. But what's made this really possible, and it's quick, is the fact that I've now got fantastic wireless Wi-Fi with that Huawei 535 router and that pointing omnidirectional antenna. So it's not cost a great deal. This actual piece of kit that I've got now, this streaming device, was less than £14. And you don't have to subscribe to the things where they charge you. There's a lot of free TV available because of this little box on here and the Wi-Fi that I've got on the boat. And I know I'm no expert at explaining stuff, and that's maybe not a bad thing, because it'll help show how easy for an idiot like me to do it, then anybody can do it, honestly. All you need to do is make sure you've got a HDMI port and a USB. If you haven't got a USB port on your telly, but you have got the HDMI, that's fine, because you can plug the power source into the normal 3-pin USB adapter that you do if you're using a mobile phone and you haven't got a USB socket in your wall. I'm going to come back to you sometime next week, maybe the week after, and I'll update you on how I'm getting on with my new streamer. And hopefully I'll have learned how to use it. And whilst it isn't a stick that goes in the back, which I thought it was going to be, I obviously didn't research much. Am I unhappy at the moment? Well, no. Well, for 14 quid, or under 14 quid, you know, it's got to be better than what I had. So I hope you found that a bit interesting. I know it's a bit cockeyed the way I've done it, but it just shows that even, as I say, somebody as simple as me can make something as old as this telly become quite smart. I'm now going to get myself Netflix set up, and then I can watch some action movies when I want to watch some action movies. That's the kind of thing that's good about it. I'm getting ready for a cider. Cider of the week. Well, it's that time of week, and as I said right at the beginning, it's not been an easy week this week, what with the weather and my health and one thing and another. So, as I say, I do apologise. This is a bit of a mishmash. I do hope that you enjoyed the Christmas lights at Mercia, and a few of the pictures of the snow that we've had, just to give you that festive mood around the marina. And as for the streaming device, well, do you know, I am so well chuffed with that. I don't know why it's took me so long to get round to sorting it. And I must just say a quick shout out to Michael Everson. It was his suggestion that I bought that particular piece, or that make, and fair dues to him. You know, as I said in the little introduction of it, for less than £14, you can't go wrong. You seriously can't go wrong. Now, all it remains for me to do is first and foremost thank everybody for the lovely comments that you keep making on the vlogs. Please, 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 please give us some thumbs up and subscribe. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll get to see each time a new vlog is put out. Now, I do remember, I did say when I was putting the lights on the outside of Freedom that my Christmas tree was going to go up on the 1st of December. Those of you who have been watching this channel long enough will know that when I give something out as a plan or a date, it never happens. Due to this week, everything's gone a bit upside down. So I'm going to do it on Sunday. And that includes putting Misty's, she's fast asleep, Misty's stocking up, and that'll be sorted. I promise I'll be sorted on Sunday. I will show you the end result. I might just show you if she helps me. That'll be good. So yeah, that I do apologise for. I was going to get that done today, but I'm not going to do it now. I've just got to come on to cider of the week. And as I said in the introduction, I don't know whether I ought to have a hoodie on and be sat on a park bench, because it's that kind of cider. The description on the can just says cider with sugar and sweeteners. But it has been made, or at least distributed, from a Worcestershire Aston something. God, it's that small I can't read it. Aston Manor Cider Mill, Stourport-on-Severn. And what have we got this week? Well, drumroll, this week we have got Frosty Jacks. And when I put this on our Facebook page to say this is what we're going to be doing this week, somebody actually said, shouldn't you be sat on a bench drinking that? And I'm not belittling the people who do drink it when they're sitting on a bench, but it is a very, very popular kind of drink you see in their hands on them particular occasions. Now, it is 7.5%, so maybe that's why they have it, because it gives you a bit of a kick. I haven't got no idea. I've never, ever ventured down this avenue before. There's no information other than it's got apples in it. I don't know how many apples it's got in it, but as we say every week, let's crack it open and let's see if I can get into it. I've got a spoon instead. Oh, it's going to be one of them. Give me a minute. That's it, we're in. Oh, it'd be funny if it's absolutely brilliant. I think this was about 80p. I grabbed this out of B&M Bargains in Sutton and Ashfield. There is other shops that sell it, obviously. I can't honestly say I've ever seen this in a pub, and I can never recall anybody out on a night out with me going, When I say, what would you like to drink? They go, I'd like a Frosty Jack cider, please. So, there's got to be a reason for it. So let's put a little drop. I don't know, it's got a bit of a zingy smell to it. So if at the end of this vlog I'm laid on the floor, it's because it's got a bit of a kick. Oh, that's not got a nice smell to it. Right, we're going in. Lovely. Well, let's be fair. It's got a very zingy taste. It's very bubbly. It's got plenty of zip in it. Yeah. Does it taste like cider? Well, I don't know. Not to me, it don't much. Would I recommend you go out and buy this? Yeah. Yeah, get out there, get a can, get it in the fridge, get it nice and cold. Then take it out when you're out walking the dog, sit on a bench, enjoy it. I don't think I'll be drinking the whole can. I don't think I'm capable of drinking the whole can. Would I buy this again? Absolutely not. I can see why they have it, because I imagine it's got quite a kick in it. Would I have this with a meal? Nah. Would I have it as a social drink? No. Well, not unless I want to forget everything that I'd said to people on that social occasion. Because I think if I had a couple of these, I'd be in A&E. And it doesn't get any nicer the more you drink it. It doesn't. You've got to have that kind of palate that takes this kind of drink, and it's just not for me. No. I might use it to sterilise the sink, I don't know. It's going down the sink. It's definitely going down the sink. Where would I rank it? Honestly, 4. Honestly, it's 4. I know it wasn't expensive, and I know it's got a lot of kick. So I suppose if you're looking for a very low cost, high return in the sense of a punch from it, then you need to go out and get some Frosty Jack. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. And next week you'll be sending me messages saying, Martin, you were so wrong. It's fantastic. Absolutely love it. We've got a case in for Christmas. Let's see how many of you do. So that's me done for this week, and sunshine's catching me through the porthole. I will catch up with you next week. Hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do. Oh, one quick thing to tell you. My Victron MPPT controller has arrived. It's one hell of a beast. I haven't got it here because the guy who's going to help fit it, or should I say I'm going to help him fit it, he picked it up this morning. It's in his van, and he described it as a beast. But we'll see more of that when I come to do it. There's a good chance that it will be, there's a possibility it's going to be fitted, the solar's going to be fitted. I know it's a silly thing to be doing this time of year, but it'll be fitted before Christmas, and hopefully the engine also will be fitted before Christmas. And we're planning, I was just about to burp, sorry. We're planning on, when the engine's being plumbed, into the water system, so it heats the water in the tank when it's running. Because we're going to be in the engine bay, that's when we're going to venture to fit the fuel guard that I showed you in a vlog several weeks ago now. It's been sat here waiting to be sorted. So I've got quite a bit to do in the future. This next week, depends how I feel. I might just get the tree sorted, and not a great deal else, sorry. You know, I've got no major plans. And then we'll go on to doing the solar and the water system and the fuel card. Please remember to give us a thumbs up for my poor effort this week, and you stay safe, look after yourself. Remember, this new strain of COVID is we're unsure how bad it's going to be, so let's not wait until it's too late and then say I wish we'd have wore us masks and done us hands. And you look after yourself, you stay safe, and come back and see what I'm up to next week. But from Misty and Me, all that remains for me to say is get a can of Frosty Jack cider and cheers.